Hey guys, I'm gonna redo this video. I shot it once and just I left a couple things out of it. So, Race Fan Fest. This is for day 4. Days 1, 2, 3, and 5 are probably gonna upload faster than this one, so I apologize for being out of sequential order. I noticed when I started to look back at it that I missed a couple things. So I'll try and make this quick to make it under 15 minutes. My last video is like 15 minutes 11 seconds. I'm hoping that they'll let it go through for the 11 seconds unless the YouTube police tell me that I can't. So anyway, first thing. Dwayne Stats is the play-by-play TV man for the Tampa Bay Rays on Fox Sports Florida. He, along with Brian Anderson, Todd Callis, Doug Wachter does some stuff, Orestes Estrada. So it's a good group of guys. This is his book. I've wanted to pick it up, and he was actually there signing, so picked that up and had it signed. It's personalized to Chris, so super happy with that. Dwayne Stats on the top, and Dave Schreiber, who helped him write the book, on the bottom. So I'm really happy with this. Can't wait to read this book. I've been wanting to get it. Really, really good baseball man. A very, very nice person. Really, really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to reading that and seeing how that book turns out. The Rays do a charity for the Rays Foundation, like a charity sell. They sell game used items, mystery grab bag baseballs. I actually teetered with the idea of buying a JP and CB, a game used Rays jersey, thinking I might be able to get it signed in Clearwater, but the $75 price tag and the unknown of whether I get it signed or not kind of turned me off. So I went with a few baseballs instead, which I should have got the JP and CB jersey. Feel free to laugh. I'm not going to hurt my feelings. Free feel to comment and tell me what a moron I am. Not going to hurt my feelings because I agree with you and I would completely 100% like your comment. So, without further ado, these are the baseballs I got. These are all MLB authenticated. So, Kevin Jepson, former Ray, there's the authentication sticker. I think he's with the Twins now. So, traded him last year. And Ernesto Frieri, who is in Phillies camp. And because 1 is not good enough, there's wrong way. 2 Ernesto Frieris. I know, but if you're not laughing now, you should be. And former Ray prospect, they picked this guy up from the Cubs. He was supposed to be like the next big thing. Shortstop, Hawk Ju Lee. And you know, 1 Hawk Ju Lee is not good enough. So let's toss in a second. Yeah. Anybody needs a Hawk Julie or Ernesto Frieri, 1 of those each, I'll deal away. They are all MLB authenticated. Like I said, they all have the little hologram stickers on them. So, yeah. Should have bought the JP and CB jersey. Anyway, I have the poster. I've already got it kind of set on some books. It's got 1 little crink in it, so I've got some heavy books sitting on it, and I don't want to go get it off, but they gave you away a little poster for the alum. They had 40 or 50 former major leaguers from different decades signing autographs. I'm going to show you the cards in a baseball, but I didn't want to get the poster. I'm trying to get it to flatten out. It's a really nice poster, man. One day I'll show it on here. It got probably a quarter of it signed, but anyway, Mark Whitten, he signed 4 cards. No idea why this camera does not want to focus. This camera costs way too much money for as bad as it is sometimes, and for the color to keep changing like it is. Anyway, and another Mark Whitten. 2 on Anthony Telford. Brian Stokes, former Rays pitcher, did 4. I'll try and blow through these pretty quick. These 2, he looks just like that still. Bob Stinson, this is on a 1980 Topps. This is the oldest card I had signed. Jason Romano for 3. Adam Kennedy is, golly, friggin' camera, come on. Whatever. Jason Romano, and another Jason Romano. I think it's a color combination of the glare, my blue shirt, and this card being blue and not wanting to grab it. 2 on Reggie Jefferson. Toby Hall, former Rays catcher, for 4. 98 Hudson Valley Renegades. He got a kick out of that one. And then 2 SP Authentics. Prospects, top prospects. 2 Lance Carters. And 2 Mike DeFelices. Was on the inaugural team, DeFelice was. And DeJuan Brazelton. So that's the alumni. Well, wait, one more, I'm sorry. And they didn't put this guy on the list, otherwise I would have had a ton of stuff because he's a former Florida Gator pitcher. But got a baseball I did with Sweet Spot it on Josh Fogg. Put that in the Gators collection. Yeah, I know you're like, why'd you Sweet Spot Josh Fogg? Well, he's a Gator, so that's PC. So, Josh Fogg ball. The Rays autographs that did really, really good. I actually got to meet Adam. I know you've been waiting on these videos to upload. So Adam on here, actually got to meet him. He did a couple autograph mine, so it's cool getting to meet you, man. Definitely will hopefully see you in Brevard County this year. I'll probably get another couple times, probably for Bradenton and Lakeland, because they don't go to Daytona very often this year. I know Bradenton doesn't, so I most definitely will probably see you a couple times this year during the summer. But it was awesome to meet you, man. Hope you did well with the autographs. And you said you got quite a few the other day, so I hope you ended up finishing off pretty good and had a good time. For the Rays, some of them were autograph sessions. Some of them were just they were walking around to different stations, and you just had to get them as they got there. This was one of those. But Adam Wilk, you actually remember what jersey number he was for each one of them. He signed him, put his jersey number on both of them. He did 2. Ryan Webb did 4. They just picked him up on a minor league deal. Gosh, freaking A. There we go. That may not be a big deal to y'all, but that's really annoying me about this camera. Ryan Webb for 4. Johnny Venters was one of the free signers you could get if you bought a autograph pass, which we did. A lot of these guys were not signing if you didn't have an autograph pass. So if you were a kid, you could get them. If you were an adult, you had to have an autograph pass. Actually, if you were over 14, you had an autograph pass, which we did autographs for Jake Odorizzi and Steven Souza. Blake Snell did 2. Top pitching prospect for the Rays. Mark Sappington was a free autograph. Did him for 2. Those look a lot better than the other 2 I got last year for him when he was in Montgomery. So we'll get those 2 swapped out in the book. Rene Rivera for 1. Daniel Robertson did 4. Topps Heritage. And on the Southern League, and then Mikey Matuk, who I didn't know was a 1 per, looked at me like I was nuts when I had 4 on the page, so I picked this one. Eddie Gamboa for 1. Logan Forsythe, he was one you had to pay for, and I still got him. He signed for quite a few people after he got done, just off to the side. It's really cool. Like if I was one of the people that paid for him, I probably would have been upset, but Souza did the same thing, though. He signed at one of the other stations. I saw pictures on Twitter of that, so I don't care. Their prerogative. It's fine. The money that you had to pay for the autograph tickets, Tom Foley, the bench coach, did 3. Money you had to pay for the autograph tickets went to the Rays Foundation charity. I have no issue with that. So otherwise, normally I don't pay for autographs for shows. But since it's my favorite team and it goes to charity, I don't really have a big issue with it. Jacob Faria pitched in the Florida State League All-Star game last year. He was a starter. He did 2. It was cool getting those 2. I got to watch him pitch in that game last year. Danny Farquhar. I say his last name Farhar, whatever. I honestly really don't know how to say the last name. For 1. Hank Conger for 4. He was one you had to just go pick him off as you went. He got over to like the little one of the stations over in the left field area. And you just get those guys, you get in their line, and they would sign for everybody, and that was it. Hank Conger. Ryan Brett, he was a free one. Brett debut. And International League. I know I've said it before, but this set, I'm so glad I picked that set up. I've been picking that set off. I've done really good with it this spring. Still wish I got the Franco on it. Probably never get that card signed. Jake Odorizzi was one of the ones they had to pay for. This was the card I pointed at for him to sign, and he was like, well, because I got there and made the comment, I said, well, I'm supposed to only pick one. I said, well, I'll just go ahead and sign this one. I have more of that set signed than I do in the other ones. The other two cards I had were minor league Royals cards, or minor league sets like Heritage or whatever. And he said, well, let's just go ahead and make it two for good measure. So he signed two. I was only guaranteed one, so I got two out of him. That was cool. And then I got to Souza, and I said the same thing. I was like, oh yeah, I got to pick one. I said, well, just go ahead. I pointed to the 2016 tops. And he said, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and make it two because this card I've not seen in quite some time. It was a 2008 New York Penn League top prospect set. And he laughed. It's like, I haven't seen that card in a few years. He's like, I'm going to go ahead and sign that one too just for good measure. So I got that one. So Steven Souza, he was really cool. Was really nice. Shook my hand. Thanked me for coming. So Souza's one of my... I already really liked him anyway. He's definitely starting to be one of my favorite Rays players. Along with Blake Snell. Super awesome kid. So that is it for FanFest for the Rays. Like I said, I've got a poster. I don't want to show it because I've got it trying to fold out and get the little small crease that's in it out of it. But 89 autographs was my count. That's the only day that I have the count for. The rest of them, you guys have to go as you look at it as you go. But I had a great time on my trip, so that's all that matters anyway. Great time at FanFest because that, again, it was the Rays. That's my team. Can't complain about any of the stuff. I mean, there's not a lot of huge names, but how many huge names do the Rays have? I mean, obviously there's no Archer, no Kiermaier, no Longoria. Those tickets sold out within minutes, so you couldn't get them. But I was really happy with getting Odorizzi and Souza and then getting everybody else I got. So, good day in my opinion. So that's it for day 4. Like I say, these videos are probably going to upload out of sequence. All 5 of them are uploading at the same time right now. So just stay tuned, be patient. And again, Adam, it was a pleasure to get to meet you, buddy. Definitely look forward to meeting up with you during the summer down in Brevard County. I gave you my email and my number. Just feel free to text me or shoot me an email or whatever. Let me know if you're going to do a game or a spring game or something, and maybe we can work out. I'll try and get down there and meet you, and maybe we can help each other out or something. It's a lot easier to autograph when you got 2 people. You can kind of hold one of them up if you need and all that. So that's it for you guys. We're gonna hopefully get another couple games in for the spring, or another couple of camps. Gonna definitely try to go back to Phillies camp at least once, if not twice. So take care, guys. That's all I got for you. See y'all next time.